Hi everybody, it's Jade Doherty here. I'm just doing a quick call to update everybody about some success I've had in the last couple of days. For those of you I'm yet to meet, my name's Jade Doherty. As I said, I'm an independent consultant and district manager with Arbon International. I started my business 2 years ago, signed for the business 2 years ago, and probably started running my business as it should be run about a year ago. I have had a vision in mind for quite some time about bringing on board salons onto my business. I like the idea of having, a quite strong, stable region and then going to nation with the rest. So that's been my vision from the beginning, and I've procrastinated quite a lot around getting people on board, mainly through fear of rejection. So I'll tell you the story that occurred just to give people that are in the same situation, starting out very new, a little bit of reassurance and to hopefully inspire you to follow in the same direction as what I've done. So up popped a Facebook invitation to a new cosmetics clinic in Barrow by a client of mine who's like obsessed with Arbonne. She has her own salon. The beautician in her salon tried products and she wasn't keen, so they don't stock them in that salon. However, I know in the future that they will. So this client invited me to like the page to go to the open day. So I put the open date in my diary, liked the page. So obviously I got updates on that. Walked past the clinic where it was and it was closed on this day that it said it was going to open. So I was a bit confused. Went into town, obviously got on with what I needed to do. Went and met a young girl to see if she would be interested in the business. And we had a really positive chat. And on my way back, I was feeling great, and I noticed that the clinic was open. Now I walked past it because I was thinking, oh, I've met with somebody today, so I just want to get home and get on with what I want to do. And then I thought, no, Jade, go back. So I went back and I popped in, and the owner asked me how I was. The usual greeting from a person, usual greeting from an owner when you walk in. Asked me if I was interested. Now, I was genuinely interested in getting filler in my top lip. So I was asking him questions about that, and I'd already prepared myself by asking two of our team, Lauren and Cresta, some advice on what to look out for in fillers. He's using the Juvederm fillers, which is 100% hyaluronic acid, which is not toxic for the body. So that was evidence to me that he was coming from a safety point of view. So we got chatting. I was just asking him questions. He was asking me questions. It was a very two-way conversation. I didn't go in with, the whole spiel of what sometimes you hear with Arbonne consultants. I wasn't really interested in doing that because I want to work with people that are on the same sort of level and mindset of work ethic as I am. So I was asking him questions. He's a GP, asked him why he was doing the business. He said, the long-term vision is to quite possibly drop down my days as a GP and be doing this as well because he's really passionate about it. So I said to him I'd like a one-to-one consultation with him and I would love to meet up. And he also said give me some business cards. I would love to recommend the products if they're FDA approved. And I said obviously yes they are. So I gave him some business cards and off I went. Now I went home, I put together an opportunity pack. For those of you that don't know what that is, you can buy them for £5.50 off the business aids. And I put together the full-size men's range. If you haven't got the full size, certainly get samples. And put it in a gold bag, and off I went back for my meeting. So I walked in and brought, I got beeped at by a taxi driver screaming at me, so my heart was racing. So I walked in and I said, God, some people can be so rude. And he said, what's happened? I said, that taxi driver was going crazy. And he was like, oh God. So that sort of got us chatting initially. I just said to him, just wanted to thank you for your time last week, and my way of saying thanks is letting people try my products. Would you be interested in using them for a week? He said, yeah, absolutely. He said, my wife absolutely loves skincare. I said, oh, that's interesting. I'm actually looking to sponsor people to help them make money. Is that something that you think she'd be interested in? And he said, yeah, definitely. So we had quite a lengthy chat about that. I gave him the opportunity pack for his wife. He's going to read through that and then take that over to Greece with him, because that's where she is at the minute. And then Emma's just messaged me asking me if I've done the video. So yeah, that's a sign to hurry up. So anyway, gave him the opportunity pack, gave him the gold bag, talked through a little bit about the business, the compensation plan, the culture of Arbonne. He was saying, a lot of things that I knew I could help him with and help his wife with. And he gave me some really good advice as well from a GP point of view, and some psychology to work with customers. So it was a very two-way meeting. I booked in my fillers. I won't have a trout pout, so nobody needs to worry. It's just something I've been wanting to get done for a while. It's very safe, and what I've offered is I've said, why don't you video me having the fillers done, because a lot of the time people don't know what to expect and just see pictures. He was really surprised that I was up for that and said he would absolutely 100% love to do that. I said, absolutely, I'm happy to help you. He's now willing to recommend Arbonne products as follow-on products because he's got the meet the product sheets, he's got information about the business, so he feels fully equipped and prepared to do that. And I think what's important is building up a relationship, and it's not always instant. That was quite a quick sort of relationship build, but it was really genuine on both ends. I could feel it. And I think the message is for people, the moral of this story is don't give up, just don't come across desperate to people. We are genuine people that just want to help, and it's not always for our own gain, it's for other people's, and as a result we end up gaining as well. And I think what a bonus that is. But don't give up, be authentic, build them relationships, and just take it easy and have fun. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be such a big deal. I think sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves in Arbonne to do X, Y, and Z, and sometimes it just naturally organically happens. And what an amazing result. That guy's now going to go away with a week's worth of product to try, and an opportunity, as he sees it, to cover the overheads of his business and to cover nursery fees. He already has that in mind. So, it's a win-win situation, and I'm buzzing from it, obviously, so much so I wanted to share that with everybody. So if anybody's got any questions, just shoot them over, anything specific, and I'll definitely get back to you at some point today. I'm off to my 9 to 5 now, so if I don't reply straight away, please just bear with me. And hopefully this has inspired you, and if it has, please tag your team and share it with them so that they can follow in my footsteps, hopefully. So good luck, everybody. Get so many salons and big businesses on board, because they're the people that have the vision and they're the people that already have the client base. So keep going at it, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.